more like go talk when you cook, you know, because I think it has to do a lot of like concentration. Like they don't want you to get sidetracked when you're. So on the pate, I'm just gonna use the pate that I already made. Cook in a liquid form, you want this to be like a really pasty, but for marinating the meat, you want to have a little crumbs of it too, like grainy of it. Okay. Yeah. So we're doing marination, so it doesn't have to be like pasty. It's what you want to bite into it and have that aroma too. Okay. This is the part where the neighbor country will not copy. We're adding, normally you slice everything, and for me I just go, there's like certain things I want. I don't want this to be completely smashed into a paste. I want that stringy kind of leaf of it. 6 big ones, so these are like tiny. And you're rolling it? If you slice it thin enough, fine enough, you don't really have to like smash it hard. So that. And then this is the kalangkal, so. Somehow they figure out how all these things comes together that gives that nice aroma. Okay, so how much did you cut? This is about, wait, I think it's a 1/4 cups because once you're all, you know, then like slice it further.
Are you mincing it?
I mince it a little bit. I mean, yeah, and then before I put it in there and smash them.
Okay.
Yeah. This way it has an easier way to break down. If you bite into it, it's not that super strong because it has a smaller grain to it. Things that grows in the United States doesn't have that much strong, really have that strong aroma or, you know, flavor. You can use the fresh one or you can use the powder one when it comes to turmeric. This is a 1 tablespoon. And this is all about color, right? The more you put, the more color it will bring. I do like bold flavor, strong flavor, so some people might go lighter than that. I added the curry leaves, like 1 good branch.
What's it called?
It's like a throat. This one is a preference. This last leaf right here, because this will be the number 6 ingredient, so it's a preference. I just love this aroma.
And so you said you use 1 whole branch? 2.
I like the strong. And this leaf here goes on everything. Some of us we like marepro. It's like marepro, the holy basil herbs. And for me, I just discovered. I mean, I like this more because it's stronger, and I use the holy basil more like for vegetables, not for herbs. But some of us, we want to hear that pounding sound, you know. It's just kind of remind us of how our parent does it, how our we feel that's like the best delicious way. If you like pepper, you can always add on to this too.
Red pepper?
Yeah, like, you know, Thai chili pepper. You smell it?
Mm-hmm.
Smell. But again, you can go more or you can go less. But this, because you're going to grill it, it gets direct heat. So it will bring out more aroma and you'll get that flavor, like the taste of that. Some people might like that strong taste, that bold taste. It can be marinated just within like half an hour or 1 hour. I mean, depending. The great thing about this is like there's not really like a time for it because they're all ground meat and they're easily absorbed as long as the mix you put in is melted or dissolved in it. That should be fast. And also when you cook, all that releases anyway into the meat, and then when you let it rest, that's when it absorbs the flavor absorbs back into it. So it doesn't have to be a perfect size or, you know. I like red onions because it's a nice color. You can use green onion in here. You don't have to use red onion. Once you figure out what you like, then you can always, you know, modify it your way. One small one. Again, I think to me there's no right way or wrong way to cut things. It's only a person's comfort, you know. Just gonna pour the ingredients here into it.
Are you going to use all of it?
I'm going to, like, we put 2 cups, right? So now we're gonna just we smash it with 2 cups, and then 2 more cups. From 2 cups to 3. Well, because we add other things.
Yeah.
Again, it's how bold you want this. So yeah, it comes out to like done 2 3/4. And always the sauce, girl.
What was that?
The sauce.
Okay.
Salt has a very strong saltiness. So fish sauce is already mild.
Okay.
And anything that has a little bit fermented to it, I find that it bonds the flavor better. It brings out the flavor much more. This is one of them. So 1/4 cup of sauce. So I'm using, because I have chicken and beef, so I'm going to use some chicken bouillon. And that one has a lot of sodium in it by itself already, so you don't want to use too much of it. Okay? And then of course, that's Cambodian. We always cook with sugar, yeah?
Yes.
Sugar, but no, I'm using the cup now, but I'm going to spoon it out. I'm going to use 2 of this. I choose 80 ground beef, the 8119, so that has more meat and less fat. And I use small diced chicken thigh. is a quarter, so I'll go half of that, 1/8 of a cup. It's only because I want that aroma, like that smell, that fermented smell. This is how I want this burger. I want it nice, savory, sour, and creamy out of the pate. That's how I want it. So I'm going to, so that's how I flavor according to that. So if you don't want any of that, then of course, if you like more salty flavor, then you push to add more, like more salt or something to it to make it saltier. So. See, you do like a cup of a meatball, and it's like depend how thick, how wide you wanna. After a little bit, you want it outside caramelized, and then you want it to like thoroughly cook. So you lower the heat so you don't burn on one side. I want it caramelized, you know, so that way you want that herb to get that heat, that char. Right now it's at 350, so I do about 7 minutes. I want people to know that I appreciate my race. I'm grateful to my race, and I only want to carry my ancestor ingredients for more years to come. And although we don't have a lot of Cambodian restaurants out there to really introduce and share Cambodian food, and if I'm that little one, I want to bring out as much as I can to the people. And we have an amazing ingredients, and it's amazing taste, amazing flavor. I mean, one bite into it, you know, your palate starts to question you, like, what have I been missing, or whoa. I think a lot of us forgot or how to use our ingredients. I'm here to innovate and bring Cambodian food to the next level. You know, I mean, I guess this is, you can see, I can create a Cambodian ingredients, Cambodian, everything is Cambodian. That is, you know, introducing it and sharing it, what happened in our country, you know, the history of our countries, and I'm presenting it in a burger form. These are all well loved by every culture, you know, like the French, the Cambodian, and American. Right? So, you know, this is my burger, my freedom burger.